say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, back credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let him have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say, yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Hello, and yes, it is hump day. How's everybody doing this morning? It's a crispy 32 degrees here in Venice. It's been a cold one last night. Even the heaters kicked on. It was cold in here. Anywho, first in the chat is Deborah. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Lilith. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And little Debbie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Craig, hashtag not Glenn. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Thomas, hello, good afternoon to you. Hello. Pam, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? Scarlett's all active in the chat, like that, all the dancing. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope everybody had a great Halloween. Oh, Lord, it's already November 1st. Lord Jesus, this year flew by. Let's see. Yep, it is hump day. Teresa, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see who else is here. And then Jennifer be dropping them links already, y'all. Check them out. Ooh, Etsy. There you go. Drop them links. If you have a platform you sell on, please drop those links. Today's calendar of events are as follows. Let's see here. 9 o'clock is Bearded Picker Scott. At 10 o'clock is also Claudia's Vintage with Coffee Chat and a small sale. Also at 10 o'clock is Stacey W. Catitudes. 11 o'clock is Susanna with her Wednesday interview. She does it every Wednesday now at 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, you also have Janine's. At 11:30 is Jackass Retro with his ship show. At 12 o'clock is Maria, California Thrifter. At 1 o'clock, we have our Hump Day auction. Today, our guest is Crazy Mustache. Speaking of Crazy Mustache, she comes on at 1 o'clock, which I don't know how she's going to do that when she's on this show, so we'll see. But she's usually scheduled for today at 1. Irene and Leo also go on at 1. At 2 o'clock is Rita the Booty Chick with her live solo sale. 4 o'clock is Sandy and Otto with Janine's. At 6 o'clock is KK with Kathy's Corners Bingo. Then at 6 o'clock, you also have Leslie's Lucky Finds with Creations by D and Dawn. Lucky's with Creative Creations by D and Dawn's channel and Josie's Place. Woo. That's a long lineup. Lisa's New Adventure comes on at 6. Also at 6 is Sabrina with Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal. At 6 o'clock also is Beverly Pizzazzo with Over the Cliff. Then at 6:30 is Rachel and her sister with Revive It Sisters Glass. Let's see. Angie's Oddities with a double feature with Tiffany Cool Finds today at 7 o'clock. Also at 7 o'clock is Roy Horizon Picks with his solo sale. LLC running on a Wednesday auction. And then at 9 o'clock is Vintage Jewels, Gems and Pearls, Margie. And the end of the night, please make sure you check out Sailor Stacker's videos in the morning on Wednesday mornings, because you have to make a comment on those videos. And then at 9 o'clock, he does a giveaway live at 9. And you have to be in the chat if you make a comment on his video, which comes out this morning. He usually does it in the morning. All right, let's see here. Go back up here. Let's see, that's how it was. All right. We got a whole 5 trick-or-treaters. I had my lights off. I already gave the neighbors their kids I'll buy a case of those Welchers fruit gummy bears or gummy things, whatever they are. I give them each a case every year, and it's like 72 packs in them. So they got 2 kids and 3 kids. So I give them that, and that's what all I do. And I keep the lights off. Was much slower than normal. I keep my lights off. Yes, I do too. But we don't get anybody here because in our town, right in the center, it's a small town, but they do. Well, yesterday when I went to the post office, I noticed they were decorating it. And basically they do a little thing in the middle of the town for the kids. But I usually don't. I leave my lights off because nobody's gonna be home. Well, I'm home, but I was already in bed. I was getting in bed. Mia not doing her show today. That's what I kind of figured. Does Beverly even do a show anymore? I don't know. I can have to check. Today's the 1st. So usually on the 1st, I'll go back and check on some of these and see. And if I don't see any activity, then I take them off. But I will be doing that this afternoon. I'm not doing my show today either. Why not? You ought to take up and do the morning show again, Craig. That was pretty cool. Jennifer said, me either. That's channel on YouTube. Who? What's up, Mark? Hello, good morning, and welcome. Yes, it is Hump Day auction today. Jessica, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I keep my lights off too. Yep. Yeah, we don't get any around here. Again, they do a big thing in the middle of the town for all the kids. Group 1. Well, hello, Roy. Good morning, hello, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you. Dilemmas, hello, good morning, and welcome. Quick good morning to everyone. I have my grandbabies. Okay, cool. Have fun. I don't think so. And that was our calendar of events today. So I do need to go check and see, because I only leave the calendar for what people tell me. If I don't hear any updates, then I have to go back on Mondays. And I do go back and scan on the 1st of the month and kind of scan some of those that are on the calendar to see if they're still doing any lives. And if not, I take them off. I do that usually the 1st of the month. And I didn't do it yet today because I've been busy. I've been up, Lord Jesus, what a night. I work full-time again. What? I didn't know that. Well, no wonder you don't do the morning show no more. Okay, that'll explain it. That will explain it. So yeah, I went to bed early after my show last night. For those who were in my whatnot last night, I don't know what happened at the end. It was around, I guess, 5:15. All of a sudden, I didn't have a camera on anymore, and I'm still talking. Can you hear me? Can you see me? No one replied. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Nobody replied. But yet, on my end, it showed that I was still live. But there was nothing going on in the chat. So I don't know what happened. So somehow it just ended. I didn't even hit end. I'm still trying to figure out how to hit end to begin with. But then I noticed that I'm over here talking, running my mouth, and I don't see nothing on and my camera lights were off. So I knew my camera went off as well. So I don't know what happened. Let's see here. Thanks, Jennifer. Link Pimp. Link Pimp who? Speaking of that, I am so glad I saw that in the chat. Jessica, would you do me a big favor? Could you stop using that word pimp, please? Sharing is great. Just put the word sharing. I just don't like that word. I'm not a pimp. And I know you're not either. So please just stop using that word, and just share is fine. I like that word share. Zeus, hello, good morning, and welcome. And it's nothing bad against it. That's what you're used to. I just don't want it in my chat, please. I just happened to see it again, and I finally forget to say something. No Amazon over a year since 20. Wow. Yeah, I'm about ready, almost done with my clearing out my Amazon. I'm almost done. I got so much left to do, though. I got a lot of single items now. Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Harry, hello, good morning, and welcome. Harry, I have a question for you. Are you still doing your morning or your evening shows on the weekends? Because I was referring somebody for you yesterday. I wasn't sure. I know you usually do a lot of pop-ups here and there in the evening and on weekends. But I did refer you yesterday for somebody who was asking about that, about something you did. I literally agree with the pimp thing. Not as funny. Yeah, I just don't like that word. And I just finally caught it, so I figured I'd say something because it's time to stop that, please. I just don't like that word. Sharing is much better. I like that. In the house. Yes, he is. Myra, hello, good morning and welcome. Just coming through to say good morning to all. Well, thank you for being here. I hope you all get a job. Yes, Craig, I hope it's something you enjoy. We'll start doing some lines on Friday or Saturday nights to drink minimums, of course. Yeah. I was referring you to referring someone to you, and I couldn't remember if you still did your shows. So hopefully they go to find you and follow you. All right, today, of course, we usually do our Whatnot Wednesdays. I enjoyed this one. 2 minutes from home. Wow, that's close. All right, Jessica, have a great day. I don't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm just asking you to change that word, please. But thank you for sharing. That's always grateful. One of the things I want to point out with Whatnot, last night, I don't know what happened. I kept saying hello. Can you hear me? So I have to figure out what was going on with that because I'm still trying to figure out how to end a show when I'm on Whatnot. I haven't figured that one out yet, which I need to figure out. But for some reason, my camera stopped working. Whatnot was just still running because I had it on 2 monitors and on my phone. And then that's how I noticed I wasn't on camera anymore when I looked at my phone, and then I looked at my other monitor and it was gone. Then I looked at my main monitor and it was gone. So I don't know what happened last night, but that was kind of weird. You're welcome, Harry. Sitting, listening while I work. I did a lot of that this morning. Had to pack some orders. I had to pull another order. I sold a what is that called again? The guy for Christmas story. The Christmas story. It was a face watch with Ralph. So it was pretty cool. But the BB gun was the actual wrist, the band for the wrist. That was pretty cool. Can't stay. Well, thank you very much for stopping on by, Harry. That's always a pleasure. So one of the things I want to bring up, I had somebody reach out to me and ask me some questions. So I figured that'd be a good topic today. Again, yesterday I did a comic sale. I'm still learning and getting my face out there on Whatnot. It is something still to learn. There's a lot to learn on Whatnot, much less like even on Posh. One of the things I have to say is it is easier than doing a Whatnot live. I mean, YouTube live, because it's not as much to do. You just got a lot to do behind the background scenes. One of the things I want to mention too, because somebody did reach out to me and ask me some questions. Yep, Rafi. It's a cute little watch. I got it for free. Love it. Anywho, with Whatnot, first of all, I see a lot of different auctions, and I grant that I know just starting out, I have to build a following. We all have to do that, no matter where we start, whether it's YouTube, some people do like Facebook and different other platforms. One of the things I wanted to bring up too was the question that someone sent me was, why don't you start your items at $1? Well, I look at it this way. If I'm going to give away and I want people to buy stuff from me, I'm not going to give it away by giving them the price of $1. That's like me just saying, here, take it away from me. Take away my money. Because if I start things at $1, you got to remember there's 3 fees you got to think about when starting at $1. One, the fees, which is 8% of the purchase price. That's 80 cents right there. Then you have the 2.9%, which is the processing payment fee that they charge per item. Then you have the transaction fee of 30 cents. To me, if I was to sell something at $1, I'm only going to make 59 cents. So would it be worth me doing that if I pay, say, for example, this is just hypothetically, say I'm selling some jewelry and I pay 50 cents a piece. and I started at $1. Is it worth just that 9 cents to sell something for all that time you spend? I don't think so. That's just my opinion. But for me, I think it's a bad idea because you're only making 59 cents after those fees are taken out. What's your opinion? What's your thought? Would you do that? Even if you paid something and you bought something for 50 cents somewhere, no matter what it is, whatever category you do or whatnot. To me, I don't think that's worth it. Not the time. Now, you see, Craig, I wasn't even going to say nothing about who it was because you and I had a good conversation going on. No, I'm just bringing it up in general. You know me. I don't like to tell on people like that, but now that you did, come on, Craig. Again, it is a bad idea because if you're trying to make some money, now I don't mind starting stuff at $2 because I have my prices all over the board, you know. And again, $1 to me is not worth even doing an auction because of all the time you got to put into it to list it, you know, take a picture, give you the description, stuff like. All right, Deborah says, I don't start at $1 either. You need to know what your time is worth. Exactly. Wallflower, hello, good morning and welcome. My theory is just move the stuff because I get unlimited stuff. Greg says, it's okay, I don't mind. Okay. So anyway, that was, and I wanted to help and get an idea of how much would it be if I sold stuff at $1. What would be my cost? What would I get? My thought on that is I am only going to make 9 cents per item. So you know how many items you got to sell per item for 59 cents in your total profit for that $1 sale? I ain't got that kind of time. I would not sell anything to any platform for $1. You will never guarantee a bidding war. Exactly. Small or great to get things moving. Yes. And that's why I only start my lowest cost at the lowest price I start my bidding at is $2. Now, last week when I did the jewelry sale, and I did keep repeating this in my whatnot auction last night, is because last night, last week when I did my auction on whatnot, I had people who actually listened to me and said, look, I will do a bundle deal. So if you see multiples that you want, I offer that to let me know, and I'll combine them all together, make one listings, because you can also add your new listings even in the show, and then combine all those together and give a better price if it's something that somebody wants multiples of other items you have in your auction. I have no problem doing it. I had a great time doing it last week because we had several who did that last week, and it was great. I immediately took those, combined them, made a new listing, and then that way they purchased that one item of bulk, which is better than each individual item. I love doing that because then that gives you the idea that people know that you're going to bundle something for them if they want multiples. Just like on the buy it now, I had 57 items in the buy it now, including when I did my last week's or whatnot. And what I did was I also turned on the toggle that you can let them make an offer, which they will allow somebody to make up to 30% off the listed price of what you have as a buy it now, which to me I'm fine with. So what I did was everything that is in a buy it now list that was over $10, I did turn on the make me an offer, because everything below that was either 2, 3, 4, 5, and on up to 10. So anything that was $10 and up, I did put an offer. They can make you an offer up to 30%, which I have no problem with it. I wonder what percentage of whatnot sales are actually fixed price. The only thing that's a fixed price is the per transaction of 30 cents. Everything else is a percentage of the sale price. So say, for example, you have something at $5. You're going to be based on the 2.9% transaction fee on the item, what the total amount sold for. Like if you have a bidding war and somebody finally ends a bid at say $15, whatever that person bought it for the highest, which in this case, I'm giving an example of $15, then your 2.9% and your 8% will come off that final $15. And you only have that fixed price of 30 cents per transaction. That is automatically a flat 30 cents. But the other two are percentages of the actual final bid. The final winning bid is what that price comes off of. Let's see. Craig, I didn't know you do what. He's been in the chats. He's been supportive. I don't know if he does sell. I am approved to sell, but haven't yet. Okay, cool. Congratulations. Dawn, hello, good morning and welcome. It is cold there too. Yeah, we're 32 degrees here. No dollars if I sell something I craft it, sometimes small. Started dollars. So disrespect. Yes, exactly. And it's just a matter of getting people thinking about it, because Whatnot is a great fast way to build up, but you got to build it up. But again, I think it's a waste, my opinion. It's a waste of time that you put into doing a show, because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes before the show than during the show. So that's why I'd only also do combined offers. Like if somebody says, I want to make a deal, can I get this, 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 and this? Then what I'll do is I'll go to each one of those, combine them into one listing, like numbers. I'll put the numbers because I do everything with numbers. And then I'll take those numbers and put them into one lot and make a better deal. That I do as well. I did that last week and it was easy. It was fun. Got to sell a lot of bulk items that way. Because my last sale, I had 19 sales on my second Whatnot, which was last Tuesday. And I have to say, I love the bundling. There was a couple of people that did it. And like one person bought 10 items, 19. Yeah, one person bought 10 items, one bought 5 items, and then on and on. So it is good to be able to do that during the show, because then you can add it as an actual listing in your live while you're live. That way you can definitely help. And I saw some questions like, and what's weird is that my chat kept repeating the same questions over and over, or comments. It wasn't keeping up with the chat. I don't know what was going on last night, but I had a hard time keeping up with the chat because it kept refreshing with only like the first few that would come in, which was weird. So I don't know what was going on with Whatnot last night. And plus it was Halloween. So I didn't expect a lot of people last night, and I didn't realize that when I set it up. So yeah, it was okay. I didn't have any sales, which is fine. It was just a matter of getting people to start following me. That was my 3rd show, and I do plan on doing more. But it was a slow night last night. I didn't have many people in the chat like I did before. Again, it was Halloween. I'm sure people were going to parties and stuff like that, but that was okay. I did it. I ran it, but I don't know what happened at the end, because I don't know what happened with my camera. But for some reason, it automatically stopped on me. Let's see. Dawn, you have, is it this week? I think it's next week. Yeah, it's next week. Never mind, because I'm your guest on the next one. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. Good morning, Burra. It's only 55 here. 55 in Florida? Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, it's still 32 here. I got woken up at 12:15 this morning, then again at 2 o'clock. So 3:10, I got up and got out of bed. I couldn't stay asleep any much more. Yes, I am. So yeah, it is something to build up. It's just like anything else. You know, you got to still keep a good positive attitude when you're doing shows like that. This was our 10th, what? This was our 10th creator special. I was watching Grandma's Halloween that you were on, Deborah. That was pretty interesting. I did watch it yesterday morning while I was working, because I was up early yesterday too. Only 55 here, going to it. Gonna have the iguanas falling out of trees. Yeah, that happens in Florida. I hear that a lot. Yes, it was. Like I said, I watched it yesterday. Sometimes I can't stay up that late, so I do watch it the next morning when I see that the show has ended. I do watch a lot of that in the morning while I'm working. Yeah, I hear that on the news a lot about those iguanas falling out of the trees in Florida when it gets too cold. Somebody, it was, I can't remember who it was that was saying that they thought they were dead and they're not. They don't like the cold. I had an iguana who passed away from old age, of course. I kept him in a aquarium, but I had a leash that I would walk him, hold him, things like that. But yeah, especially when it got cold, especially in Louisiana, you definitely have to have a heating lamp on them. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. 32 here now too. Wow. James, did you get some more snow? I know we had we're supposed to have a hard freeze tomorrow. It was like in the 40s all night until this morning. Well, good morning, the Newsmatics. How are you doing? Good to see you. Had fun yesterday. I have fun every day. 21 Oh, it's a little bit colder in here. It is. It's supposed to get down in the 20s tomorrow night. I think it's tomorrow night. I didn't get to watch the news this morning because I was busy getting stuff done. And I had to do my updated list on members and all that good stuff. Get all that done. I got to work on an email for invites and things like that. But if anybody has any questions with whatnot, please feel free to ask in the chat. Would be greatly appreciated. And I see Deborah and others have been dropping links. Thank you also for Jennifer dropping links. Now notice Jennifer's dropping your links to your channel. As of course, we are now in November 1st. So it's definitely good that I want to see y'all drop links to your platform that you sell on. Because it's getting into that time where I want to make sure we support another reseller this holiday season by you doing that. Because Jennifer and others are dropping links in the chat for your channels. So don't drop a link to your channel, just drop a link to your platform you sell on. We're going to have the high of 41 today. And wow, what's the difference of a hard freeze and a soft freeze? That I have not figured out. But they did say it was supposed to not last night during the night. It was supposed to get colder, but then something changed it to where we were in the 40s all night. But again, I think it has to do with where the temperature falls. Depending on the dew in the air, I guess. That's why I never became a meteorologist. Say that a couple of times, right? On the news this morning, it was raining on the ground, leaving the snow on the Empire State Building. Oh, okay. Wow. My grand dragon, bearded, that's what I had, a bearded dragon. Mine was called Lightning because he would not stay still. When he run, he run. But it was a good little pet. I enjoyed having him. It was a bearded dragon. He was named a Lightning because, boy, he was fast. Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. They don't make their own body heat, so when it gets cold. Yep, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I used to have a cage with a heat lamp and a bottom heat thing for them to keep them warm. But yeah, it was nice to have a bearded dragon as a pet. I'm going to have my hair bleached today. My favorite experience, but I'm working around almost 7 days a week. Starting. Oh, I guess to say congratulations. Hard freezes is longer duration. Okay. Let's see. Funny, I distinctly remember people complaining about the heat last month. Yeah. Here, I love it. Compared to Louisiana, it's a lot different up here. If it lasts more than 4 hours, James, you should call someone. Oh, that's just too funny. All right, Jennifer's not dropping anybody else's link. She's dropping everybody's link but her own. So this is time for me to start dropping her links. I'm curious to see if this is going to work. Let me see what happens when I do this. Now, will it still let me go to that link? Because this is interesting on why this is happening. No, it does. Okay. Nope. It's not. So let me remove that one. Oh, what did I just do? All right, I got to change that. Add. Yes. Save. Go here and remove. And do it again. Because it's not going directly to her channel. I don't know why StreamYard is adding this open in new tab behind everything I type with a link. I don't like that. They need to fix that because that is not a good glitch. All right, there we go. So that means I got to delete that after each one. Open. Yeah, I don't understand why they're doing that. Let's see here. Every time I do a link, it does that. Open in a new tab behind it. Only when I do it in StreamYard. Weird. All right, there we go. Done. Now, I'm going to drop the link to the channel if you would like to come on up. Again, today we'd like to keep it. Any questions are fine. I would like to keep it with Whatnot Wednesdays. Okay, that one didn't do it. Interesting. Cool. All right, and let me pin that to the top. There we go. And it's pinned. So if you want to come up, please make sure to have your camera on so I can verify that it is you. And when I go to announce that it's you coming up, you're more than welcome to take your camera off. Oh, let's see here. Oh, cool. All right, when it lasts more than 4 hours, and oh, you back to that again. All right, I guess I should be clarify that. I am playing. Oh, okay. All right, I got you now. Okay, I got you now. That'll explain it. Yeah, that's a long season. Yes, I had to go to Walmart. Halloween isn't even here yet. It wasn't even done. It was yesterday morning. They already had the whole Halloween out with Christmas candy already. Wow. They don't waste no time. Huh? Did I miss somebody coming in? MK. Is Yvonne in here? Yvonne, if I missed you, hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm looking for you in the chat. If you're in here, hello, good morning, and welcome. Let's see here. I think, Jennifer, I think mistakes were made last week. There's our hump day link, y'all. And thank you very much, Stacy. Just gifted a membership, and it went to Craig. Hashtag not Glenn. Congratulations, Craig. And thank you so much, Stacy. Greatly appreciate it. It's time for the morning chair dance. So this is for you, Stacy. Let me have it, please. I got the $.
Let him have.
You got the $? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
And thank you very much. And this is for you, Craig.
Attention, attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, and congratulations. I am supposed to be doing a video art Louis Vuitton collab box, but I didn't sleep last night. Oh, okay. That's going to be an interesting video. All right, thank you, Jennifer, because you know me, I don't like to miss anybody. I like to make sure to tell everybody hello. That's just me. I don't want to miss anybody. So the link is at the top of the chat if you would like to go, and the chat stops chatting to dance. You got that right. So yeah, I just like telling everybody hello, and I don't want to miss anybody. And I thought I did when I saw somebody say hello to MKT. Let's see, I would love to come on. Yes, it is fun. You got to make it fun these days. Anybody have any questions or concerns or anything that you would like to speak about, any particular topics, please let me know. I'll be glad to do so. Also, if you are a member of this channel and you would like to be on November the 2nd, which is next, the 7th, which is next Tuesday, is our rapid fire round for members showcase, where you do not have to be a member to be in the chat like this is in the morning. Only the panel will be members. I do have a few spots left. If you're interested, please reach out to me. I do have a few spots available. November the 7th. Let's see. And I got to get ready for the November 27th one, which I need to start sending those invitations out, which I haven't done yet. I was 45 minutes behind in the chat Sunday because Chucky tried to destroy the studio again. What's up, Todd? Hello, good morning, and welcome, sir. Todd, I have to tell you, because I don't think you were in the chat Monday. Those tinsel wigs that you had sent for bingo, evidently they're a hit. Everybody loves it when they win one of those. So I have to tell you, that's been a hit. Thank you for doing that. And Stats, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? So yeah, it was a hit. Every time somebody wins one, they love it. So just to let you know, it's definitely been a good donation. So yeah, that will be the next show I'm doing on the big thing would be the 27th, which will be my 4-year anniversary and celebrating 20K subscribers. And that's going to be a marathon extravaganza. So I'll be sending out those invitations. I got to do it this week. so I can get that line up. Mark from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale will be my co-host for that. I would love to be on. Has another appointment. Okay, I understand. Thanks. I am out of the wigs now. I have some more stuff I need to send you. Now, I just want to let you know it is definitely a big hit. I still have some left. I'm not completely out. I just want to mention it to you because they love it when they get that. So just to let you know that it is greatly appreciated and that they love it. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So I even had somebody who won one this past Monday, and wanted to change the color because they do a green screen, which I didn't know. And they didn't want the green one because they want a green one. So I was able to switch out for them. So you just never know when somebody needs something different. So yeah. But other than that, if anybody has any whatnot questions, I like to keep Wednesdays or whatnot Wednesdays. Don't forget, tomorrow is Q&A all about Poshmark, and that will be with Grandma's Closet. I'm trying to keep my auctions on whatnot to be on Tuesdays, but I think I'm going to try, which I know y'all going to say it's weird for me, but I'm thinking about possibly doing a whatnot auction on a Friday night. I'm thinking about that. That means I'd have to take a nap in the afternoon, but that's okay. I don't mind. Let's see. What's this? We'll be in Susie's doghouse tomorrow. So it's on Susie's channel. I'm on pace to be at 10K by the end of the year. Slow and steady right now. Cool. What's up, the middleman? Hello. Good morning and welcome. Long time no see. How have you been? I heard that the Tommy show on Friday nights might be coming back soon. Tommy was in our whatnot last Wednesday's was it last Wednesday? Or was it Thursday when I was on Ella's show? And they said y'all might be coming back with it. That'd be pretty cool if y'all do. What is the coffee flavor of the day? Well, today it was time to bring out the Chicory and Hickory New Orleans blend, thanks to in honor of someone who sent me some containers of these because I can't find these in my area. So it's actually a combination of hickory and chicory, New Orleans Cave du Monde, chicory and hickory, mixed with the New Orleans dark roast. I like that darker, thick roast, and so I mix the two together. It comes in cans. The Louisiana, I can't remember the name. I got the container. I just filled up my new container yesterday. So that's where we at now with that. And that came to me from, oh my God, what's his channel name? That's How Diggs. Sent me a thank you gift and sent it to me. And so it's time to use them. I love that kind of coffee. I just can't find them here. And so he's been sending me here and there. And so that's where I'm at now. I'm using the Louis. I miss my coffee. My community coffee is the one I really like, but we don't have that up here. So I did find a Louisiana type dark roast in a can, and I mix it with the chicory and hickory from Cafe du Monde. I spy a queen of nature. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see ya. White Christmas. Was that made with white chocolate? Sounds interesting. I think I've had that flavor before, that white coffee. That's the strongest. Yeah, you're right about that. I love my strong coffee. We'll be back in January. Awesome. Yeah, he didn't tell us when. He just said we'll be coming back soon. And so when I heard that, I was all excited because he was in the chat telling us, because that's what Ella was telling him, wondering about that. And it's like, yep, coming soon. So definitely. Looking forward to it because I missed that. Gotta go. Thank you, I Spy Queen Mary. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. What community coffee do you like? I love the dark roast. Robert, I found he was drinking medium roast. I'm just one of those that like that strong stuff. And so when I got Robert to start trying the hickory and the hickory with chicory, I think community does have that, but I have not been able to watch it. Still on Mess Hall Diggs. I'm not sure. I thought he said it might come up. I don't know. He didn't say. But that coffee, Mess Hall Diggs sent me. we went in a conversation one night. I think I was on his live as a guest with Tommy. And we were talking about coffee. And I was talking about how that's my favorite, but I can't find it up here. And then about a week later, I get a package in the mail from Mess Hall Digs. And it was that coffee from Cafe du Monde. It was the Hickory with Chicory. And because up here we can't, I did find a Louisiana style coffee, dark roast, but I love that Hickory and Chicory. I like the two together, but I do mix it with the Louisiana dark roast that I get up here. It's in a red can. That I do find up here, but not the other ones. I bet if I could talk to the store manager, maybe they can get some. I guess it depends on the shelf of what they have on the shelf. The coffee cut, they were running low on coffee. But yeah, that's my favorite. And I got Robert hooked on that. Oh my God, yes, Deborah. They do actually, if you go to their website, it's a little expensive, but their king cake coffee was actually pretty good. They do every now and then do some flavored coffees, but I have to say their Mardi Gras king cake coffee was good. Now, the thing about it is they only do it at certain times of the year with certain flavors. And yeah. It's just the way they smoke the coffee beans, little Debbie. It's smoked in hickory. Yes, like the wood. They do have it on Amazon. Yes. Robert, when we first moved up here, he did order some, like a package deal they had, but I haven't been back on their website, so I guess I need to check it out. But I do like the hickory and chicory together. Jennifer just dropped Buffalo Pickers channel. If y'all have not checked it out, please do so. Also, don't forget to check out the Middleman channel also, because when they do their show, that's usually on Fridays at 7:30. And a little birdie told me they'll be back at 7 in January. So looking forward to that. Yeah, the king cake coffee was actually pretty good. The praline and cream too. Oh my Lord Jesus! Now you got me wanting to go to Community Coffee website and buy some more. To get a little care package because they do have them. Robert bought one. I think you can get up to, I think it was like a kit of 6. So we did get 6 different flavors. Need to refresh my mug of coffee. I had to do that right before the show. I had to go run up there and get it because I was out. And there's Mess Hall Diggs channel. So y'all make sure you check on these channels because, again, they do a great show on Friday nights when they're coming back. I think it's like a seasonal thing they've been doing. So, yeah, be on the lookout for it. Tommy did tell us last week that he will be coming back. So I'm looking forward to that because I really enjoyed that on Fridays. It was, you know how when you get used to a show being on a certain time every night or a night? That's the one night I do stay up late for. Usually on the weekends anyway. Dawn, that sounds good. Everyone is making me want coffee. Yeah, Community Coffee makes the great coffee. But again, it's only in Louisiana. But yeah, that's my flavor that I'll be drinking for a while now because I just filled up my little container. I say little, but I have a coffee bin thing that I do when I use that. Let's see here. Dawn, that sounds good. I need to make a coffee trip to New Orleans. Did anyone see the coffee they feed to elephants that pick the beans out? No. Oh, I don't think so. They can have it. Johnny, we are having fried dough tonight. I haven't had that in a long time either. Ew. They can have it. I don't care how expensive. No. Why do they be feeding that to the elephants anyway? The elephants are happy and hyper as it is. Coffee beans? Ooh. That is just downright nasty. All right. One of Mr. Beast's videos. Really? That's where you saw that at? Ugh. Renee, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? We're just having a conversation about coffee. And it just turned. That just sounds downright nasty. Oh, I don't think so. No. Renee. No, it cannot be healthy for them. You're right about that, Jennifer. All right, back to our topic at hand. Anybody has any questions about Whatnot or any platform, please ask away. And if you would like to come on and promote your channel or talk about a topic other than coffee, beans, come on up. Ew. That is just downright nasty. Anywho, you know what? Since there's no questions, I'm gonna bring up a topic that I've been hearing about, watching different videos. You know how you get in that little rabbit hole and you start watching a lot of videos? You're staying away from Whatnot, period. And why is that, Renee? You don't like buying stuff off of there? Or is it addictive and you get to buy too much? I just buy very few things, depending on what it is. I've bought some t-shirts, which is unusual for me. And I bought other jewelry from other people. So yeah. Let's see. It seems it's from another channel that made their own brand of coffee, calling Mr. Beast out. Ooh, okay. I also know of a llama-like animal in the Amazons that receive coffee from their deposits. Ooh. That is the most expensive coffee where they can have it. Nope. I'll stay on YouTube. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, okay. So it's not the most expensive. That was what he was calling him out about. Oh, okay. You know, I did see something about that. Now that you're saying that, I did see a thumbnail about that, and that somebody else was calling him out about something. And I think what it was, Robert's been watching these reaction videos, and I think that was one of those that popped up that he started watching in reference to somebody calling him out about something. I cannot remember exactly the details on it because I didn't watch the whole thing. But I do remember that, now that you're saying that. All right, what is this? It's also calling what? It's also called coffee in the West. It's the kind of drink made coffee from beans that are not a cat. Ew. I don't care where it's coming from. Like they, no. Anywho, I have seen some reaction videos, which was pretty interesting on how they do some of these reaction videos. I have to run, y'all. Visit with my sister-in-law in the hospital. Well, hopefully everything goes well, and keep our thoughts and prayers, Dawn. Hopefully everything goes well, and hope your mom's doing well. It is expensive, but not the most expensive. Again, still, nope. To me, community coffee and some of the coffee these days are a little expensive, but I'll stick with the lower price ones. But not the most expensive. Coffee is nasty when they tree. Oh, that is this downright nasty, Mark. Yes, definitely keeping our thoughts and prayers going. Hope everything goes well, and hope your mom's doing well too. So I want to talk a little bit about something that I went down a rabbit hole watching these videos, and this does not pertain to anyone in particular, but thank you, Shiz. Oh, awesome, Dawn. Thank you for letting us know. Folgers is made. Yeah, I know. You know what's so weird about that, Deborah? I just realized that I lived in Louisiana all my life until recently, 4 years ago. And up here in Massachusetts, there's a video a commercial that's played about Folgers, made in Louisiana, in New Orleans. I did not know that until I moved up here and saw a commercial for it. Now you think I should have known that, right? But I didn't. But yeah, they make it in New Orleans. I did not know that. I make instant. Nobody gets time for that. Oh, I don't like that instant coffee. Image, the second guy drank coffee. First guy is like, it's good to try. Nope, 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 nope. But I did not know that Folgers was made in Louisiana, but until I saw that commercial. Like I told Robert, I didn't know they made them in Robert said he didn't either. And I know exactly where the plant is, which I didn't know. So yeah. Now Robert drinks instant coffee. I don't. I just don't like that flavor. But anywho, I did not know that until when I moved up here and I saw the commercial for it. Now, mind you, you thought I would have known that in Louisiana with being there, but I didn't. So back to what I want to talk about a little bit. Let's see, what is this? The best part of waking up is full. Okay. I remember that commercial. Wendy's Pocket Change. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and thank you for being here. How are you doing? So the thing I want to start talking about a little bit, and again, it's not pertaining to anybody's channel in particular. This is just a general topic. Because as y'all know, I do not like anything that has to do with talking about other channels in a bad way. I'll try to support everybody that I can. I think what's happening right now that I'm seeing and hearing and watching a lot of these different videos that I don't say things in the chat, but I'm watching kind of thing. I think what we need to do is stick together as a family community, because I'm seeing a lot of people getting upset of things that are happening, which thank God it doesn't happen with my channel. I don't allow it in the chat. But I think what's happening is that we need to remember when you're talking in chats, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They may be dealing with things in their own personal life. And when there's somebody who's doing a live with multiples on their panel, and this is just my opinion, I'm just touching bases on it. I'm not here to point out any particular person or any channel or any live streams that I watched recently. But I'm finding that it's getting worse with backstabbing other people, talking bad in other chats, talking bad of things that should not be taken up in chats. And when I say that, meaning I'm watching some of these channels where there's some things that are being said in chats that I was like, that's not the time or place. It shouldn't be in that time or place. So if you ever have problems with somebody, you take it up with them in a private, maybe Instagram, Facebook Messenger, email. But have respect for that person you're watching in that chat, because you don't know what they've been going through. Or someone in the chat, you don't know what they're going through. I just find that I'm seeing a lot of negativity in channels where now a lot of things that I'm seeing is that a lot of people are giving the reselling community a bad rep, when it doesn't happen in every channel. It doesn't happen in every live stream. But it's happening a lot where people are going into chats and being disrespectful for the persons that are on their panel. That's not right. You don't do that. And that's not only in the coin, that's not only in the reselling community, that's also what I'll see in the coin community. But I think it's something that needs to stay out of chats when they're live doing sales. That kind of stuff is perfect for when somebody's doing maybe a talk show, opening up, when almost like when you watch a court case and you watch the judge, you know, when the defendant and the plaintiff judges, the lawyers are asking questions, and you see things like, oh, don't bring that up unless they open that door. Now, again, if somebody's doing a live talk show and they're bringing those type of things into that show, then yeah, it's fair game. You're opening up that to yourself for that. But when it is a live show that has nothing to do with problems, don't bring it into somebody else's chat. I'm seeing a lot of people getting upset, and they have that right, because they're attacking their channel while they're live trying to sell. That's their livelihood, you know? And I just feel bad for them, because they're trying to make a living just like everybody else. Let's see, people talking bad about others. No, say it's not true. Yeah, I've been watching that a lot lately. And a lot of channels I'm watching, I feel items banned on eBay should not be sold on YouTube. You're right about that, Renee. You're right about that. That is unfortunate. Yes, it is. And I know some people don't like to talk about that. But again, I'm just touching on the bases, not talking about anybody in particular. I've just been in this rabbit hole where I've been watching a lot of channels even if I'm in the chat not saying it. And a lot of times I do say hello, but a lot of times I'm just there listening. Yes, don't forget, Bitter Pickle goes live at 9. There's the link. I have blocked sellers that sell items I'm not fond of. And I'm glad you brought that up about the word block. Another thing is, I know from what I'm hearing and watching, because this is not something I'm making up. This is stuff, if you search YouTube, you will see these things are happening where people are getting blocked. I look at it this way. Each person, that's their channel. They have that right if there's a reason. But I'm not going to sit there and get into, oh, why did you block that person? That's not my business. I don't care. I'm just not bringing that kind of stuff into anybody's chat because that's not my place. And I don't think it is. Let's go and rate Scott. Yes. Go rate Scott. The conversations on auction lives can be poor with sales as they focus. And I may not drop in to say hi, but I am that, but that's about it. Yeah. But again, I'm noticing that I see that in several lives that I've been watching, and it's a shame, you know. If the shoe was on the other foot, if you were doing a live, would you want somebody to do that to you? Unless that is the topic you're opening for open discussions style live, then yeah, I can see that. But when you're rating or you go to someone's their chat, you wouldn't want that to happen to you. So why do it to them? And again, if somebody's blocking somebody, that's not my business. So I'm not going to ask. I don't give it. I don't care. It's not me. But if I have a problem and somebody blocked me, I want to know why. What did I do? You know, because I'm the type of person that I don't like to hurt no one. I don't like to hurt no one's feelings. So I'll reach out and say, you know, did I do something wrong? That's just the way I do things. And I do leave the chat, trust me, without commenting when I see things like that. I leave the chat when I see that happening. Life is short. You are right about that. Life is just too short to even worry about stuff like that. Basic society is breaking down all over. It is very sad. Yes. It seems clicky, click. Yes, I have noticed that. But again, you know, there's some of us who just enjoy. I enjoy going to people's chats, but I'm not going to sit there and stay there when I see that kind of stuff happening in a chat. It's just not right to the person hosting the show, much less their guest on their show. Especially when you have guests and you're trying to run a show. Now, again, don't get me wrong. Hello, Mona. If that's what their show is about, then yeah, go for it. You know. But that's just a lot of stuff I stay out of because it's nothing to do with me. So again, just be mindful, especially when someone's chatting in the chat of what they're going through. You don't know that. You don't know what they're going through behind the scenes. I've only booted one person in our live. It was a person talking about poor hygiene and certain. Ew. I would block them too. Yes, I would. I only have a few that I block. One of them is my stalker. But yeah. So again, just remember, would you want that happen to you if you went live? Because you got to respect those that are in your chat. They're coming to see what you got to offer, or if you just chit-chatting, or they want to be part of the show. They want to be part of things that are happening. But it's not the place for you to ask. I know it's not my place. I would never. I can care less if somebody was to do that. Because you got to be kind to everybody. Granted, you might not like somebody, but I'm not going to make a decision against not talking or chatting to somebody in their chat because they did something wrong to someone else. I have no problem with anybody, so I'm not going to worry about that. I have no problem. I only block. Okay. Be kind. Allow anyone to talk bad about. I don't allow anyone to talk bad about subscribers or other channels. I block all of them. Yep, that you got to do it. You got to do it. And Jennifer, I see you say you're lost. I just happen to be watching some channels lately that some things are happening in their chat. And it's just a general conversation. I'm not pointing out any channels. There's just some channels that I've been watching where there's a lot of why you did this and why you did that in a live show or a live sale, for example. And it's just a matter of not bringing that kind of stuff into a chat. There's other time and place to do that kind of stuff. I've seen recently as much as someone saying, I haven't got my invoice from you. When am I gonna get my stuff? It's not the time or place, but people do it. And I understand maybe sometimes they have a hard time getting answers from an email or something, but yeah, that's not the time or place. You got to be kind to everybody because you just never know when you're going to go live. It can happen to you, you know. So it's just a matter of being mindful of others in their chat and be respectful to them. It's just a lot that I've been seeing lately. Gumbo. We just got finished talking about coffee, and you go come in and talk about gumbo. What's up, cuz? Gumbo weather. You right about that. Today, I'm just making a spaghetti. I just felt like a spaghetti. Last Friday, I made a loaded baked potato soup. Boy, that gumbo does sound good. I might do that tomorrow. I think I will, if not Friday. Because it's going to get cold over here. Yeah, want a girl, grind my gear when sellers brag about what they have sold on other platforms and other sales. Grinds my gears when sellers brag about what they sold on another platform and other sales. That is just downright wrong too. They don't buy, they just brag. I see a lot of that too. Baked potato soup sounds good as well. Yeah, I did that Friday. Oh, it was so good. And I just basically added everything you would put in a baked potato, put it in a soup. Oh, it was so good. Well, good morning, Jana. Jana. Hello, good morning and welcome. I could go for a baked potato soup. Yes, it was so good. I need to do, like I said, I need to do a gumbo. I haven't done one in a while. But that in stews. I don't do too many stews anymore, but I do gumbo. Let me some gumbo. Let's see. Don't forget Scott is live now. He should be live. So we can rate his channel. Sounds like I make egg and sausage on toast on pancakes. And that sounds good. A good a pancake roll, like a pig in a blanket, but sausage and egg a break. Oh yeah. I love making breakfast wraps. Minestrone. Let's see here. Jana wants to know why brag about what you find if you don't buy it, but selling and brag it. Nope, that's just rude. Yep. Egg and sausage on biscuit. Oh, that's a good sausage and egg biscuit. Country gravy and biscuits. Yeah, I kind of figured that. That's what she was trying to say, probably. But she put her twist on her name, probably. I just enjoy food, period. So, anywho. Well, it's getting to that time. The numbers are going down, and Scott is live. So let's go ahead and raid his channel. Jennifer did drop the link in the chat. So don't forget to check her out as well. She has been dropping everybody's links in the chat. Also, don't forget to drop a link to a platform you sell on. I am trying to promote, let's support another reseller this holiday season as it is getting closer upon us, that you can start searching things you're thinking about or looking for on this holiday season for gifts for those that your loved ones, friends, family, that kind of stuff. And that way you can support other resellers on their platform. So at this time, please make sure you do drop your platform you sell on so that others can go and browse your store. Jennifer has been dropping the links for y'all, but I want y'all to drop a link to your platform before we end the show. And we'll be doing this for the rest of this month and the beginning of next month until Christmas. I try to do that every year just so we can support each other. which I try to do as much as I can. So y'all have a great day. Also, don't forget to go and raid Scott's channel. And I did drop Jennifer's links. Go check her out as well. My store is my outbuilding. Oh, your outhouse. Well, thank y'all so much very much for coming in. Don't forget, today at 1 o'clock, we do have our hump day auction. And Crazy May Stash is on as a guest today. Let's see. So with that being said, like I said before, in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?